I have not slept well at all in a couple days. I was really happy for a while. I thought I was engaged. I thought I was engaged. But understand this, that with AI and, well, us not being morally upright on our planet, AI is being used to make false identities. The worst part is this person took a person that I've been in love with for a long time and used his picture and altered altered it AI. Then this person decided to use cryptocurrency because I thought it was this person that I was in love with that had contacted me. So it was about $100 the first transaction, $80 the next. But then the person who I suspected had done it foolishly put on Facebook how $80 got taken out of the account and $70 account. And there's this thing called honeypot. Kind of like Winnie the Pooh in a way. Anyway, it can actually, people are under the impression that Bitcoin is untraceable, and that's highly inaccurate. Bitcoin is highly traceable. Even 10 years later, it's highly traceable. And this person is so stupid that they don't think I know who it is. I'm not going to give this person even any credit or public recognition um, about it either. But this person was supposed to be my friend. Supposed to be. It has wrecked me in a way. Not completely wrecked me in a way, but wrecked me in enough that it's definitely made me want to stand my ground. I even look with AI. There's so many things that people are sitting there thinking that Bitcoin is so unbreakable and Bitcoin is able to be untraceable, and that's highly, highly incorrect. And then the FBI and the CIA had this thing called the honeypot thing. And that's when you get Apple cards or the Bitcoin and the Apple cards, and then they trace the wallet. The wallet gets traced to the owners, and then the owners think they're smart with Bitcoin, and they take the Bitcoin and they go and cash it out. Well, even with fees and stuff like that, it's still traceable. But most people aren't aware of that. But with my channeling and with AI, I found out Bitcoin is very much traceable, and it can bring down a lot of people. That's probably why I never trusted Bitcoin. It wasn't Bitcoin that I was actually upset about. It was the fact that I knew that people in this planet are not morally upright to be able to handle the truth. But the fact is that even the government and stuff like that don't sit there and tell you, hey, Bitcoin is used for a tool for tracking. It's used for a tool for, it can be used for espionage. Bitcoin can change you, ruin you, wreck you, whatever. If you use it just like you use AI. Oh, by the way, this person who stole, saying it was the other person I was in love with, basically that's stolen identity. This person also said they're going to help me, file my taxes because I had suffered a sexual assault back in 2021, and I just couldn't deal with doing my taxes. So I gave this person, who I thought this person was the other person, gave that person the information, gave me permission to file my taxes. So if this person wasn't the person who I gave permission to, and it was actually a person who stole not only my identity but this person's identity, it serves at least 2 years in maximum security federal prison. So the Bitcoin, it, it is traceable. It is highly traceable, especially once AI came on board. AI can trace the routing number. AI can figure out where it came from. And if you happen to be being watched by, I don't know, FBI, CIA, or maybe we develop an AI type of thing. Did you know that you can bring your phone to the AI thing and your phone can get put through a criminal service type of thing, and they can access who's been. They can basically give you a whole down and out thing about what and who's been on your shit. They can literally go through your whole phone and figure out what kind of person you are. And you can't even erase the data anymore. Did you guys know that you can't erase the data anymore in the cookies because AI can piece it together? Did they tell you that? I don't think that they did. Yeah. So AI can, if a police officer would come and get your phone, FBI agent, a CIA agent, they can take your phone, bring it in, and they can deleted text messages, deleted accounts. AI now can rebuild it back to the original owner. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that Bitcoin and AI and all this? So yes, apparently I'm causing conflict. Yeah. So between Bitcoin and AI, it's going to basically rip the world apart. Well, if we let it. Or people need to freaking morally get upright and do their shit properly and stop stealing and hacking from each other and hurting each other. I mean, right now we're in a whole bunch of demonic ass freaking conflict people. But I just had to let you all know Bitcoin is not as safe as you think it is. Well, actually, it's very safe. It's safe for those of the light. It ain't safe for the hackers. Not at all. They only got 180 something dollars to me, which is fine. Or, yeah, about $180. It was well worth it when I figured out what was going on. So some people would say, like Edward Snowden tried to sit there and warn the people. I'm warning the people of the good side that having AI and Bitcoin will protect you and your money and your assets. It took me like 5 years to freaking figure that shit. I kept worrying about everybody worrying about what I was doing or what I was worried about. But you know what? I cleared my karma. I fixed my shit. I'm morally upright. I have a full-time fucking job. I work as a nurse. And now I'm working on getting myself back. Hey. I guess I should put my glasses on. Don't mind me, guys. I just woke up. Jazzel. Hey, Jazzy. How are you guys? I look like crap. Sorry. I've been dealing with a lot of shit. When you think that the person that you're in love with actually messages and says, "Oh, let's get married," and it wasn't them, kind of puts you in more solitude. It could have broke me. Would have broke most people. Instead, I just kept developing. I have unbelievable ideas. And being that I can use AI to brainstorm and stuff like that, maybe one of these days, well, the devil card is not as bad as you all think. Devil card brings light, so I went dark into debt. Hey, dot dot dot. I went back into myself and got my mind back, got my wisdom, and creating my own destiny. You know, not many people can. Sure, I'll take questions, Jazzy. Why not? How are you this morning? Thanks for asking, by the way. Thanks for the like. I appreciate very much so. Victory and success. I have one like. I mean, that's a positive thing. One of these days I'll get better at this. I don't know. Okay, game. Truth. What's up? Anyone have any questions? Bring it on in. Person on my mind. When will the silence? Do you want the silence to break? I mean, come on. Number 3, fertility. Silence will break. I mean, is this the whole twin flame chaser breaker whatever? Kill your spirit, kill your spirit, wake it up, realign, come back around in conflict. Basically, when you both come to the same alignment. Unless you got like FBI, CIA, or NDA freaking blocking you, then nothing should actually change you and your person's mind. Who is the person on Jazzy's mind? Let's see that. Been disconnected from that person, feeling bored. It came out again. Number 4, foundation. When, I mean, unless that person's locked up and trapped in their own mind and stuff like that, or if you are trapped in your mind and afraid to reach out to the person, if that person is anything like me, I don't talk to anybody. I say to myself, I figured if I'm worth it enough, that someone will come talk to me. Plus, I burned a lot of bridges after the crap that happened to my ass. Moving on. But yeah, thanks for the question. Whoops, that one came flying out. Basically, once you both, I guess, rise to the capability of being out of solitude and coming into one with the union. When you come into one with the union, I mean, sometimes it's better not to be talked to. Honestly, if I would have been talking to the guy who I thought I was engaged to, I wouldn't have come across about 4 big ideas that could possibly revolutionize AI and different things. Now, did I create them or did I tap into them? I tapped definitely into the universe, apparently. Many people get lost along the way, get really freaking depressed, and lose themselves. Have to go to therapy, whatever. Some go to drugs, some take their lives. My friend took her life about 2 weeks ago. I'm assuming took her life. I never really found out. It wasn't in the obituary. It was just obituaries there. And I found out about that about the same time that I found out that the person who I thought was on the other side of the text message wasn't him. By the way, if anybody ever says here's my new number, you make those motherfuckers call you on Facebook or some shit like that because people are lying left and right. And then you all are aware that AI can create voice activated things. They only need a small clip of your freaking voice. Again, AI is great because it's part of the universe. But our universe, right? Well, our personal our personal universe, because most of our private things that we're it. No. Make sure whoever you're talking to is whoever you're talking to. Don't. I mean, like I said, I'm glad it was just $180. I'm not really upset about the $180. More upset that it took me down to a level of, well, kind of feel like how I did right after my husband died. Kind of no hope. Not that I'm suicidal or anything like that, but when you have your vision on one person, one archetype, one whatever, and it gets, and that harmony gets disrupted, it kind of fucks with your head. I'm not gonna let anything happen to myself. My head's too beautiful to be fucked with. I mean, a mind game once in a while, in pursuit of science and happiness, well, that's fine. Maybe a little bit of, maybe obtaining some money would be awesome, but whatever. Anyway, I'm keeping it short. I'm keeping it sweet. I just wanted to let the world know. Bitcoin can be used to solve crimes. AI can be used in generation of it. You have the light side and the dark side of everything, right? You got the Bitcoin, you got AI that creates false narratives, false fakes. And then when you use it correctly and strategically, well, when you use Bitcoin correctly, strategically, even AI correctly, strategically, it's a positive thing. But then when you got fake actors in our world, well, it's not that simple. And I was affected by it, emotionally, financially. And I won't use the people's names of why it happened. I believe in God, and I believe that I believe the karma wheel is going to work in my lifetime, so I can see it. Affirmation.